All right, so normally when you want to mark a milestone, you plant a tree. So if there's a groundbreaking ceremony, usually there's a ceremonial tree planting that you can watch it grow as your building grows with you. This is the 42 tree. Now, this is actually a local tree, which is the Ghaf tree. That is the national tree of UAE. This tree actually is taken, it's a visual representation of the activity that is going on in our labs. The first parameter is the average daily login time, which basically means how many users are logged in and working actively. The second parameter is the number of evaluations. So one big component of 42 Abu Dhabi is peer reviews. And these peer reviews are students correcting other students' work. So to do this, students have to review others' code to get their code reviewed. And this activity is taken also into account when we do the tree representation. The third one is student achievements. So there are very difficult milestones for students to be able to go through, like how many hours they're able to be logged in, things like that, which will change the tree parameter based on these achievements. There's a difference between completed and validated. Validated means you've reached a minimum score of 70%, which during the piscine is actually not very easy to do. The cool thing about this tree is that it'll never, ever be the same from one day to another, because every night it's taking parameters of the weather, the lunar cycle, solar cycle, and everything that is related to UAE. So it is a little window to the outside for our students. If there's a sandstorm on the tree. If there is a storm outside, there's also going to be a storm. The lunar cycle, depending on whether it's cloudy, foggy, all of that is taken into account, and the students are able to see in real time the representation of what is actually happening with the weather and the activity in the lab. So that's a quick brief about the beautiful 42 tree.